Chris Bosh Jr., otherwise known as DeWanna Bonner, decided that she wanted to quit on her team in the most lowdown, unprofessional fashion, and we now see that the WNBA is a league where hookup politics and allegiances come first. This ostrich-built woman should have been blackballed in any half-serious league once she withheld the reasons for why she was not available to play for the Indiana Fever while being on a max contract. She was allowed to sit on her home remote for weeks while fans were under the belief that she was out due to personal reasons. In reality, she was just mad that she was benched due to playing like boo-boo. She knew what she was getting into as she played the Fever multiple times last year and knew all about how big Caitlin Clark's fanbase was. She knew there would be expectations, and fans would have low tolerance for bad performances for Fever starters, yet she took on a max contract and decided to talk about championship aspirations with the Fever. This is a woman who has been in the WNBA since 2009 and should be expected to play and conduct herself like a professional. Instead, she goes out here, misleading the biggest fan base in the WNBA, and leads everyone to think she had some outside issues that had temporarily sidelined her. Fever fans were on social media praying for her and hoping she would work through whatever problems she had. Many did not foresee this 37-year-old test tube mommy acting in such an unserious manner to escape a franchise that she asked to be a part of. This toothpick of a woman needs to be ashamed of herself, and the league should be looking to penalize her behavior, but they somehow managed to do the opposite and let her choose to go play in Phoenix with her big spoon, Alyssa Thomas, aka the carpet burner of the relationship. I never in all my days have seen shenanigans like this in any sports league until I started covering the WNBA last year. I had to torture myself with learning about Melissa Smith and DJ Mustard Carrington's relationship while trying to deal with the Fever, and now we have Chris Bosh's malnourished sister out here bringing her nonsense to the forefront. These women are playing in a league while dating fellow players, and that is a problem in and of itself. The WNBA needs to mature and really work on getting its professionalism together. They need to learn that they need to present themselves to the media the right way and that they are not talking to their homegirls. The petty antics of players should not be tolerated, and players should not be allowed to fraternize with other players in the league. The WNBA better start kicking out these old hags who refuse to keep up with the growth trajectory of the league. Players need to know how to conduct themselves on and off the court as they represent the league as active players. They need to keep their dating activity off the court, and they need to stop pushing their lifestyle activities and start bettering the game. For years these women have been crying for attention and whining about how they are struggling to get the same exposure as the NBA. Now it has arrived through the phenomenal play of Caitlin Clark, and now these players want to act like petty middle school girls. Trying to label the biggest fanbase the WNBA has ever seen racist. A diverse fanbase, by the way, is outrageous behavior and shows how they are not grasping what is happening and putting themselves at odds with a fan base that is merely here to witness greatness. We do not care for how strappy happy they are. We don't care about their allegiance to the rainbow first. We don't care about their blue blood college backgrounds. We don't care about how black and blue they are. We want to see them perform against one another every time they meet up. They need to learn to play the right way going forward by playing with a love of the game and showing America how enjoyable women's basketball can be. This is what it would sound like if Tom Segura and Louis C.K. were talking about the DeWanna Bonner situation.
Yo, Louis, you ever watch the WNBA? I mean, I'm not trying to dunk on it, but it's like watching a game of basketball in slow motion, right? Like, they're out there hustling, but it feels like they're playing underwater or something.
And DeWanna Bonner, man, she's like the skinniest power forward in history. I saw her on the court, and I'm like, yo, is she going to snap in half if someone sets a pick? She's out there looking like a broomstick with a jump shot.
Oh, dude, Tom, DeWanna Bonner? She's like if a praying mantis decided to hoop. Like, she's all elbows and knees, just flailing around, dropping threes. I respect it, though. She's got, what, 2 WNBA titles with Phoenix? But then she signs with the Indiana Fever this year, plays 9 games, and just poof, quits. Hey, 9 games. That's not a season, that's a cameo. What's she doing, Tom? She shows up, sees Caitlin Clark get all the headlines, and goes, "Nah, I'm good, I'm out."
Yo, that's exactly what happened. She's like, I'm a 6-time All-Star, and I'm sit on the bench watching Caitlin Clark chuck up 30-footers. She's like, ain't nobody got time for that. Hee-hee-ha-ha. I read on ESPN she cited personal reasons for leaving the Fever. Personal reasons? That's code for this team's a mess, and I'm not trying to deal with it. Like Indiana's out there with a stacked roster. Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston. And DeWanna's like, yeah, I'm a head back to Phoenix where I can actually touch the ball.
It's wild, Tom. The WNBA's got this drama now, like the NBA, but with less tattoos and more ponytails. DeWanna's out here, 6'4", looking like she hasn't eaten since 2009, and she's still out here playing. But you know what's messed up? That whole Caitlin Clark face contact thing from last season with her old team, the Sun. People on X were losing their minds, saying it was intentional. Now she's on the Fever, and folks are like, did that beef make her quit? I'm like, come on, she's bony, not petty.
Yo, imagine DeWanna in the locker room, all elbows, just staring down Caitlin like, you think you're the star? I'm the OG. Back in my day, we didn't have TikTok highlights. Ha 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 ha. In her grandma voice.
This is what Corey Holcomb would have to say about the DeWanna Bonner fiasco. All right, y'all ready for this? Let me talk about this WNBA drama, cause it's wilder than my cousin's family reunion. Ho ho ho. DeWanna Bonner, man, she out here moving, like she's auditioning for a soap opera, not a basketball team. So, DeWanna signs with the Indiana Fever in 2025, right? Big free agent pickup, 6-time All-Star, 3rd all-time in WNBA scoring. She's supposed to be the vet, the mama bear for Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, dropping wisdom like she's Oprah with a jump shot. Hee. First game, she hits a free throw, passes Tina Thompson for 3rd on the scoring list. Crowd's losing it. Caitlin's mic'd up yelling, "Get DB her points." It's like a Disney movie out there. They telling her, "You got this, DeWanna." But hold up, 9 games in 9 games, she's like, "I'm out." Throws hands up. 9 games. That ain't a season. That's a Netflix free trial. Ha ha. She's averaging 7.1 points, shooting 34.5%, looking like she's throwing bricks to build a house. Just thunking it up. They bench her for Lexi Hull, and DeWanna's like, "Nah, I'm a starter, not a 6th woman no more." She misses 5 games for personal reasons. Personal reasons? That's code for, I'm too old for this mess. DeWanna's like that coworker who shows up, sees the office vibe, and goes, "Yeah, I'm a work from home. Forever." Hee ha ha. Respect to her, though, she's still ballin', still bony, still a legend. But Indiana, man, y'all got played faster than a Tinder date. Cedric the Entertainer's take would sound like this. All right, y'all, let's get into it. You know I love me some WNBA, women out there ballin', dunking, well, maybe not dunking, but they trying. Ah. Let's talk about DeWanna Bonner, though, 'cause she had a 2025 season wilder than a barbecue at my mama's house. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. So, DeWanna, she a legend, right? 6-time All-Star, 2 rings with Phoenix, 3rd all-time in WNBA scoring. She signs with the Indiana Fever in 25, and everybody's like, ooh, she about to school Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. DeWanna's bringing that vet energy. First game, she hits a free throw, passes Tina Thompson on the scoring list, big moment. Caitlin's out there cheering like she's at a Beyonce concert. Talking about go, DB, get them points. It's all love, right? But hold up, now. 9 games in. 9! DeWanna's like, I'm out, y'all. 9 games? That ain't a season, that's a guest appearance on Law and Order. Hi. Yeah. She's averaging 7.1 points, shooting like she's aiming for the rafters. Lord, where the basket at? They start benching her for Lexi Hull, and DeWanna's sitting there like, me?
A bench player? I'm a whole all-star, baby. Then she misses 5 games for personal reasons. Personal reasons? That's what you say when you don't want to tell your boss you're at the casino. Next thing you know, fever waiver. She's like, cool, I'm free. Posts on X, all sassy, a quitter. Never that. Keep that energy loud. Girl, you played 9 games. That's quitting faster than my cousin when the bill comes.
At the end of the day, DeWanna is a quitter and deserves to be booed every time she plays. She is a terrible example of what a professional athlete should be, and young kids should never look up to a player like her. She can shove her pre-Caitlin Clark era accolades where the sun don't shine on top of that. That's it for me. Y'all make sure to like, share, and hit that subscribe button to grow this channel.